What is up, guys? It's the JT NBA report here, back with my 22nd ranked team in my NBA 2017 through 2018 season preview, the Indiana Pacers. That's right, Pacers fans, I'm sorry, but as you can see, the Pacers are playing a team that kind of ripped them off in the offseason, if I'm being blatant about it. The Thunder stole Paul George from the Pacers, plain and simple. Basically, the Thunder traded Victor Oladipo, who was traded for Serge Ibaka the year prior, as well as Domantas Sabonis, who was also traded for Serge Ibaka the previous season, straight up for Paul George. No draft picks, no real future superstar in the making. And Paul George is a top five small forward in the league, and he's somebody who is going to immensely help the Oklahoma City Thunder next season. Now, to be honest, though, I don't think that the Pacers are in that bad of a position right now. If you look what they did in the offseason, they made some pretty nice moves. They drafted TJ Leaf, who I think is going to be a great backup behind Thaddeus Young in his first year. Um, they also got a lot of great role players like Bogdanovich, who was a six man for the Wizards last year. He's going to be starting on the Pacers, but he's a great shooter. He's a great, good small forward to start. They also have a very good point guard rotation with Darren Collison, who was actually a previous Indiana Pacer, if you do not know, and Corey Joseph, who they basically stole for CJ Miles in a sign-in trade. And this bench is actually, again, not bad. This Pacers team really reminds me of the Denver Nuggets from a few years ago once they traded for Carmelo. Or once they traded Carmelo. If you don't remember, the Nuggets previously had Carmelo. They traded him for like Danilo Gallinari, Raymond Felton, Timofey Mozgov. I think that's it. And they were a team that just had a lot of depth and really good players. And I'll put it this way, they are a great 2K team because Oladipo's rated high, Myles Turner's rated high, but all these guys are just great complementary players. They'd probably all be like top 10 players at each position. Um, Maybe Darren Collison isn't, but like Thaddeus Young is most likely a top 10 power forward. Oladipo is most likely a top 10 shooting guard. Um, you know, they're a good team. The only difference is they kind of already have their Nikola Jokic in the form of Myles Turner, who is, I think, going to be an all-star this year. Anyways, taking a look at their starting lineup, again, it's not that bad of a starting lineup in theory. It's just in execution. You have Darren Collison running the point with Victor Oladipo at the shooting guard, Bogdanovich at the small forward, Thaddeus Young at the power forward. I think later in the year we will see TJ Leaf go ahead and play there. And then it's center Myles Turner. Um, and my big prediction for this team, again, and of course we have Corey Joseph as the sixth man. My big prediction for this team is that Myles Turner will make the All-Star team this year. I think Myles Turner is pretty underrated. I think he's going to be a great center, and he's going to be a great addition to this team. And, I think the Pacers are going to be in a good position in a couple years. But right now, I think that this year we'll be getting over the Paul George trade. Anyways, guys, this has been the JT NBA report here with the number 22 ranked team, the Indiana Pacers. Next time, we'll move on to another Eastern Conference team with my number 21 team. See you guys then.